Hi guys, it is Friday's newsletter time. So we're back at our venue where the seminars are. We got the seminar coming up on Saturday. So we're doing our newsletter here. This is going to be pretty fast, guys. I'm going to do a little bit of demo stuff, but I'm going to show you a couple things that I've kind of discovered over the last couple weeks, actually, in preparation for these seminars. First thing is something really simple but really effective that I found, and that has to do with lighting. You guys know that I've used a lot of different things, clamp lights. I've used those little tiny laser lights that at one point years ago I mounted, actually zip tied it right to the side of the router. I've done a lot of different things, and that's one of my favorite, actually my favorite areas in Lowe's is to go in and see what they have for lighting and see what can be used. Lighting to me is a big deal. When you're carving, you got to see what you're doing. So anyway, here's what I discovered for the seminar is I just went over to Walmart and I picked up some little desk lamps. And these things, actually, they're like $5, $6, $7 a piece. They're just like super cheap. These are the LED ones. There's 3 different kinds that they have. I haven't really decided which one I like best. These two are really similar, but this is just a little bit smaller head. But they all, are very flexible. Excuse me. Boy, that wasn't planned, was it?
No.
I guess there must be some dust in here. Anyway, so they're all kind of flexible, and you can move them where you want them. I think if I had my pick of the bunch, I think it would probably be this one, simply because I think it'll stretch out further and it's not top heavy. But any of these.
Show the back of that one so you can kind of see.
Oh yeah, that one is, it's kind of a thin profile deal. But it has more of you can see it's got a longer flexible thing, whereas these are solid here, and then the heads. Although these I think might be a little bit brighter, I'm not sure. But anyway, again, guys, I'm always looking for different ways to light up my area better where I'm carving, because that to me is huge. So what I'm going to do is we'll come back on and I'll set up and I'll show you how each of these work individually, actually in a carving situation. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are going to get into the lighting, but before that I actually discovered something else in preparation. You guys know that when I'm carving signs, I use this shelf liner slash I don't know, kind of drawer liner kind of thing. And normally I set my board right on there, and it really does a really good job of holding it. But what I found is I found something even just a slightly bit better that holds even better than that. What I did was for the seminar, I made these little, what I'm calling a pedestal, like a sign carving pedestal. And what I found, the reason I made them is so that when you're scalloping a board, you can use them kind of like the little cookies, but it's just a bigger version. So this is about 5 by 23. So if it's a 6 by 24 board, you can put that on there and it holds solid as you do the scalloping or the chamfering, and the bit won't hit your table. So it's just a kind of a builder up kind of deal. But what I found is I like carving signs on this thing too. So you can, because it's two-sided, it will work really well that way, but it even holds a little bit better if you put this down and then put that on top of there. It's like almost like it's glued right to the top of the board, or to the top of the bench. It works really, really well. So anyway, I'm gonna demo that at the same time I'm doing these lights here. So I'm gonna use just a scrap piece of pine and bring one of these lights over one at a time, and just route a couple lines, and so you guys can see how they work. Now this one here, this little black one that I liked, I don't know, it was blinking out just a minute ago. I don't know what the deal is there. It was kind of blinking out on me. So let me get this right. And are you in the right spot, babe?
I'm getting it.
You gonna work? Let me adjust my router depth. I'll put the cord toward me so you guys can see. What I think I would do if we weren't putting this on film, I probably would put the router cord away from me rather than in my face, but just for filming purposes, I'm going to do it toward me. So this is just a piece of scrap. I've got a bunch of stuff on the other side. You ready, babe? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I just got, that's what this little one looks like. So it's pretty good. It's not bad. But actually I think I like the others better for light. So let me swap that out and then use this one. And it looks like Chael heard the router going. He didn't like that. So let me, I've got to tighten this thing up. Hang with me, guys. That's better. All right, so are you in the right spot right there? Can you see?
I'm fine.
All right, I just want to make sure. All right, here we go. Don't freak out, Chael. So that's that one. I think I like this one a little bit better than the other one. So let's try the third one and see how that does. But I think it's probably going to be just like that one was. It appears. And by the way, guys, this isn't the DWP. There are no LED lights in this one. This isn't the DeWalt. This is the Porter cable, and it doesn't have the little LED lights. And I used it for that purpose exactly. So all the light that I'm getting on that cutter is coming from here. There's nothing from the router itself. So again, guys, I like these little lights, these little $5, $6, $7 lights. And the funny thing is, two of them even have like little USB ports, or well, yeah, that is a USB port, so you can charge your phone at the same time you're carving a sign if you want to. Anyway, they're kind of cool. For the money, they're amazingly inexpensive. I can't believe they're that cheap. But anyway, that's just a couple little tips for today. If you guys haven't done it, try building yourself one of these, unless you've got a better, a better system. But this little thing, man, it is, especially when it's on top of here, and it's that two-sided rubber, man, it's solid as a rock. It doesn't go anywhere. So I'll carve signs on this, but I'll certainly do my board preparation, my chamfering and or scalloping on these things from now on. They're amazing, so they're really cool. So that's kind of it for today, guys. Again, it's Friday and we got the seminar tomorrow, so we're kind of making this short. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put just a little 2 or 3 minute clip from the last seminar. I'm going to put that right on the end here, so that's how it will. This video will end up. And I apologize for the sound. I think most of what you're going to hear is the routers running and all of that. But it'll give you guys an idea of really the coolness of the seminar, how people were just kind of just doing their stuff, making sawdust. So it was fun. So anyway, guys, we will see you. We will see the seminar attendees on Saturday morning, and then we will be back for coffee and questions on Monday. So if you have any questions on this stuff or anything else that I can help with, let me know, and we'll get you on coffee and questions. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. You can just go and bring it down in that way. You can do it the opposite way too. Sometimes that's a little bit easier to control. You see what I mean? Like if I want a little bit more to turn that off in, I can just do that. You see what I mean? So you can go both different directions. What happens is after a while you get used to where that functions and how to use it, and then you'll find kind of your own version of it. So you can go either way. Oh. All right, you ready to, so somebody else gonna jump in here, or?
Are you doing both?
Eric,
Yes. What happened?
she's gonna break her hand there.
Well, I go right around. I think I got it.
Oh, yeah, you can actually put it in.
I'm just using that's what he did anyway.
Yeah, and where it clips in, because it's these things that clip it in. So when you lift that up, and then you lift it, that's what actually locks the base and allows you to do the depth. Okay, that's really good. Really nice.
I've never done this font before, so it's not like I wanted it, but
The neat thing about the
that's fine.
Western letters is they're a little bit more forgiving.
Right.
They're not like the Clarendon that it has to be straight lines and perfect and all that. They're a little bit more forgiving, so, right, you want to sit with that for you. Probably about there. So what I do is I look at the surface of the base and I just kind of eyeball it, say, oh, that looks about right. And then again, if you want to test it to see how too deep or too shallow, what you can do is just pick this, you know that's all going to go anyway.
Right.
Just pick that part of the board, say, okay, well, that's what I want it, or I